There's one I got in a birthday kit called Party. Hey guys, what's up? It's Lauren, and today I am going to be doing a everyday makeup tutorial for you. This one is also more focused and geared towards acne coverage. My skin isn't that bad, but you know, it definitely has its moments. So I wanted to show you guys how you can kind of keep a natural look while also concealing that if that's what you choose to do. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, you gotta put your hair back. I mean, I guess this is preference, but I really prefer to keep it out of my face while I am attempting to look less like this. Oh, that's a good look. I look like your balding uncle. It's fine, we're gonna leave it. So first things first, primer. I like to use this one by Laura Geller. It's the Spackle Mattifying Oil Control Primer. I like it because it helps fill in pores, it helps keep your face from getting super oily, but it also doesn't look really cakey, and it doesn't make you look too filled in, like too smooth, I guess, or too dry. Yeah, so that's what that looks like. It's actually a really good product. I recommend it. I bought this a few months ago and I'm still trying, like, I barely made a dent in the tube. It's about 2 ounces. And oh my gosh, it lasts forever. So anyway, I forgot to shake it. It's been a while since I've used my makeup, so it's okay, should be good. Yeah, so I use about that much for my entire face, and then I rub it, and I just like to pat it into my skin. And I usually start with the areas of my face that tend to have more pores or more oily, so that's going to be my T-zone. Right now I've been alternating between 2 different foundations. I guess this one's more of a BB cream and this one's more of a foundation. Yeah, this is more of a foundation. This is more of a BB cream. Sorry, I have like a hair. Do you get those? Like, it's super irritating. Okay. So the one I've been using the most, obviously, as you can tell, this is all dented and smushed in, is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. I actually really like this one. My only issue with it is that I feel like it might make me break out if I wear it too often, which kind of concerns me. And I know Taupe, who's the beauty guru on YouTube, she said the same thing about this foundation. So it might just be for like particular skins. But yeah, mine doesn't particularly like this one if I wear it too much, like too often. So this one's a 12-hour makeup. It's oil-free, and it's also got SPF in it, which maybe that's what makes me break out. I don't know, but it has SPF 15 in it, so that's what that one looks like. Okay, so I use not that much, give or take. And then I have my beauty blender, which is disgusting. I am so sorry. And then we dab, 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 dab. And then I usually just like to start, oh mama. I usually like to start in the areas that are the most red. So for me, that's again my T-zone. And then I'll just gradually work my way out. And at this point, 99.9% of your life is going to be blending. So you have blended everything. It is time for concealer. I pretty much only used drugstore concealers before switching to the Tarte Shape Tape, but I actually really like this one. It covers circles, hyperpigmentation, you know, active acne spots that you have, which is going to be great when we're looking at this thing right here and also those dark circles, because I don't sleep. Cake on 10 pounds of this. Oh. Looks good. So when I do concealer, if I have a bigger spot like that one that was under my eye, I will let the concealer kind of sit and like bake for a minute. I'll let it dry and get tacky before I blend it in, because if you just put your concealer straight on and then blend right away, it's gonna wipe off pretty much all of your concealer because it hasn't really sunk into your skin. It's like how you bake with powder. Like you put it on, you pack it, you let it sit and soak in before you brush it off. So I kind of do the same thing with my concealer. And it looks a little more natural too if you don't wait too long. If you wait too long, it'll get hard to blend. But if you wait just the right amount of time, it'll kind of get warmed up by your skin, it'll melt in really nicely, but it'll also have better staying power. I mean, the Shape Tape has pretty good staying power already. It's kind of what it's known for. It's high coverage, it stays really well. But, you know, you might as well help it out a little bit. I don't know what you guys do in your day-to-day lives. Maybe you work at like Soak City or something. Your concealer has to stay on through rescuing children from water dragons. Really smother it in there like that. Tappity tappity. And then I try to make my super round face less round by like going into my cheekbones. And for day to day, I don't go too heavy. I like to use, I think it's, yeah, Milani Cosmetics, the shade 5 Luminoso. It's kind of like a highlighter in a blush. It's really pretty. For when I do my blush, a lot of people like to smile all the way and do it. I don't like to do that because I think it places the apple of your cheek too high. So when you're putting your blush on the apple of your cheek and you're smiling, it looks great. But when you put your face back to normal and you're not smiling, it looks kind of weird. It doesn't suit your face as well. So I like to kind of do like a half smile, kind of like a smize. Think Tyra Banks smize. And oh my god. When I was younger, I never wore blush. I never put color back into my face because I thought it was going to emphasize my acne. And so it took me a long time to be comfortable using blush on my face, and now I like go ham with it because I think it looks really nice and adds like some life and fun into your face. But yeah, so I think if you have acne, don't be afraid to use blush, but I would suggest using a matte blush if you don't want to draw attention to like the texture on your cheeks, or get the right color. Don't get something that's kind of ruddy and red. Get like more pink or coral. I've used a lot of drugstore palettes over the years, and I never really found one that I liked that much. I mean, I used one from, I think it was from Milani as well. It was like a neutral palette that had a really pretty orange shade in there. And it was nice, and I used it, but it didn't have a lot of staying power, especially because my eyes are really hooded. It made it really hard to want to invest the time in doing eyeshadow because it was never there for more than like 2 seconds. So I finally spent the money and I upgraded to the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm sorry, it looks disgusting. It literally looks like roadkill. But it's just because I use it every day. So, oh god, it looks worse inside. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's missing some colors. It's like got chunks that are just gone. I usually go straight for the warm taupe shade here. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on there. And then I'm gonna start working that into the outer kind of socket area. It's not really in the crease. I put it a little higher than my crease, and I start blending it inwards. And the reason I do this is because my eyes are very hooded. So if I were to put something straight in the crease, it would really close my eyes in, and I don't really want to do that. I've never been more attractive, I swear. Ooh, it was just really pretty. Actually, we're already here. Let's just do it. I'm gonna just, oh my god. Alright, so then I'm gonna go in with the tempera shade, which is the matte white. And that's gonna go in the inner corners, just to kind of brighten up my eyes a little. It just makes them a little bigger. Okay, so for eyeliner, I use the one and only Kat Von D ink liner. I think the label's completely worn off, in the shade Trooper. And I don't use eyeliner every day, especially if it's really hot out, because this tends to bleed on me and I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's just because like my eyes are hooded or what, but I don't know. Let's try to do this. I don't think I can do this in there, so I'm gonna use my little, this mirror, because I'm not that talented. Okay, let's see. Oh damn, that actually looks better in here than it does on there, which is surprising. Okay, anyway. So I just like to do literally, oh, damn it, okay. I like to kind of just dot it in there, and I usually only do to the middle of my eye, just because it emphasizes it, but it doesn't close it in anymore. So my eyeliner dries, usually what I'll do is kind of start to brush my eyebrows into place so that I can fill them in. And I switch between using the NYX micro brow pencil. This is what I used to fill in, but I switched between using this spoolie and this one that I have from e.l.f., which is actually pretty good. I bent it this way just because it's easier for me. I don't know why, but yeah, so I bent it that way. It doesn't come that way, but it's easy enough to bend. I mean, it literally just like, it's so easy to bend. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna brush those into place. So yeah, that's one brow. Oof, it's shedding. It's gross. But I'm gonna use it anyway. YOLO. So yeah, a good tip is if you are trying to fan your eyelashes out, when you grab the base, wiggle your brush back and forth, but then when you get to the inner corners here, turn your brush vertically and kind of start just brushing them in and up, and that will help keep them looking more fanned out. So our last step, finally, it only took 45 minutes according to my camera. Shake out that hair. Is lips. Oh, it's a really pretty kind of like just bitten color if you're into that vampire stuff. Okay guys, so that is the finished look for you guys. This is my everyday makeup tutorial. It's pretty simple. I use a lot of products, but you guys can definitely achieve the same look with a lot less products or different products. It's just a very general look. It's very simple, very natural, and it's quick to do if you're not talking through the entire thing like I was. I mean, this usually takes me maybe 30 minutes if I'm just like in my bathroom jamming out. So you guys can definitely achieve this at home. You can definitely strengthen up coverage by adding more concealer, more foundation. As I said, the Tarte products, especially together, they don't tend to cake up that easily. I would highly suggest, if you guys are interested in kind of replicating this as closely as you can, that you buy those products, because they're actually really good. Hope you guys enjoyed this look, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you guys decide to try this look out. See you next time.